Korekana ase assembly ye county ya Nyamira eyumaega yaba MCA 22 ase aba MCA 34 kunyara gwake kura yo kunyara kumubeka abisi Thaddeus Nyabaro oyikonyora mu MCA bwe ward ye Kerenyo bono nerurat kunyara kwa buno monogeri bwe bunge yo na kunyara kumuchora James Matinga buno mo deputy speaker na diuko nyari buna omo clerk bwe county ya Nyamira ninganiri tangani mbigi kunyara kwererwa nga kurwa street kuri Jumatatu ekina kirikia bete kunyara gotegererwa nkerekie keiga okona chirunkoro kikwarenge. That is why I have my guest with me this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, bwakirebya.
Wakirebya naimwabeta mbiyamore.
Mbiya tole kabisa tuwagokire konyara gusanga naye mambiya rero.
Yes.
Karamu kwani mugusimo tebinga kyokoro kwa sokoru negasyo gokora mbakaga nakinali genko ndiko kwerende kya mwalimu ali nareta.
Abana baminto abantu baminto bonse korugusi atsemwabeta samarieta igongoro kwa ZELMER nyakundi BONUKE igondo mu wakili kwa ase account ya ito ya Kisi na Nyamira igona sense yonsi ya Kenya. Igongo kora obo wakili iga ase chikaunti ya Chibere na isiko ya chikaunti ya Chibere lero igonde iga ase studio elinde tonyale kujadiliana no mwana oyo minto kwamboka asamangana yekisheria anene asamangana alia agendreta Nyamira igonga asamangana Nyamira nche igondo mwakili we speaker na ibole mwa ngo mo speaker na rocho lile lakini nje mwakili we speaker Enock Okero ogori igonto gendra kunya gukwana mangana ayo ase obwagari. Yes.
Now Enock Okero, is he the speaker or not?
Enock Okero is the duly elected speaker and is the incumbent speaker of the county of Nyamira. Aselichi kolile. Iga kobe speaker asenjira kiye. Monjole nga tale 8 yomutinyu 10 aba MCA pakke talibonsi banya ete komo korendo yego suspension egende yego suspension does not exist in law. No madenga Kenya nense ekoba guided na machiko karawa kora an illegal suspension yetali existing in law okanyara koba to kwenda court to move a court through petition number 8 of 2024. In that petition we go to a challenge eti enchera agoba suspended koruobisi atalimo koliegas. He is a public officer. You cannot suspend a public officer koruobisi and richi kona waligo tebaigo as a constitution ya Kenya. In that petition number 8 ekoti ekanyara kobage gotebanga Enock Okero tigage ndrego kolegasi yae ondebwensi ataligo interfere with his functions as the speaker of the county assembly of Nyamira. Those were the orders of 11th of October 2024. Karotoira na chitariki karotwa egwa those orders, they were served on the county assembly and on those members who had purportedly suspended the speaker as a office. Karotoira na koti tokarase koti nga tuwasavi and they have already appointed an advocate to represent them. Eya engetare 14 omutinyu October. Nyuma yayo tokanyoranga wamo tangire gosoa as office kuno mo speaker. Kera wamo tangire office nande ntu atake tokotumia kuba because we are noble men tokaira na court okora egento gekoro kunga contempt of court proceedings. Nyumadotara kwa contempt of court proceedings aba jumbe banyamira pakena ande ngirolere baka proceed kokora an illegal impeachment. Eba kokora illegal impeachment yomuntu bwata orders yomuntu robis yomuntu speaker eko dia tebirenga mo wasa komo kuna bakokore kina kielere. Now when they did the impeachment, which we term as an illegal and irregular impeachment, respond to the application. It was illegal because the court had already pronounced itself in orders that Enock tabasa kukunwa. Mumbonde wensta tabasa ko interfere ko koregasi yae. Such that kende kion school areko kora either como tanga o como impeach na go interfere ne mandate ya ne speaker, that could have amounted to contempt. John Nkoeresenga Karoba responded to the application to contempt. Our MCA abo barenge our MCA I think there were 7 cited alongside the county assembly and the clerk. Wakaerese kotinga ntua manyetenga ntua bante kumuruzia. Ntoso meti oikeraga abo lichike to interpret in a different way, and we were exercising our duty as the members of the county assembly. The court yekamanyako enana a date for ruling, which was 4th of November. The ruling yeyu we have it, and on 4th of November the court came out so clear. Egatayabanga chioda mwaetwe awa wakili mwabugate, but you went ahead moga select go interpret richi komuna mutagete because your aim was to achieve komo impeach speaker. That was the sole aim yabanda. And the court really shunned that kind of habit. Ekabaderinga njerate mora tegarelichi ko njira mutagete to the detriment of the speaker or you nere Enock Okero. Ekabanyora for contempt. Contempt asege songo John no go taigwere court. Ose ege swere bago tenga na matarao. You've been told not to do this, but you decide to do this. Na contempt. The members of the county assembly who were cited wagategunga lika affidavit ototebina sekitota bekerime for 6 good months. What then happened thereafter? Karatuacha koti wakanyona nambara lika kenda. The court bono, you people, you should appear physically on 11th of December in court. You show cause why you should not be committed to civil jail. There is no other person. Assistant speaker. We do not have an assistant speaker in law.
Acting speaker?
We do not have an acting speaker. We have the deputy speaker. We don't have an acting speaker. We have a deputy speaker. The court was not sitting on that day. I kind of noticing maybe navions here. If you go check out 16, a year in the Jumatatu, ye wiki. And then I joined number at the history. We are in the Avanta Vacunia of the into Windows Cover Yampacunia of the Karatoi Katara Kuminasita, Toira na court, a courti, a Katangana, Nagotagara, Avanta, ya cited for contempt. Avanta, I didn't almost speak of access to office, and these very people who went ahead to impeach the speaker. When it was listened, because we were all in court and that thing was broadcasted all over, Abajumbe from the clerk, Paka Omajumbe Womario ase elaini yo orekoro kuna radio sia mangeta. Paka yaverie court. Patuga imense, pago te abange court yeba avere, barabumba anya gotanga mo speaker, mbanya go interfere na functions chiae, pa koirorera, ba okarabinte ibions pi. Pakalera ase ekegusi amariga arito koroka yo bolimu. Bakangaire court inga they will not interfere with the functions of Speaker Enock Okero. Eko tirende na yaro once go achiri kwa ireire tebu atiko bwa bakeko ekotegerera, and the court listened to them. And I'm surprised that even in those people who appeared in court, Oyoromo Clerk, where County Assembly Oyamogo is an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. He knows how to interpret the court. Intwe asebariba ko represent Omo Speaker, we vehemently opposed because into amanyete inga these were crocodile tears from these members of the County Assembly. Then through it's going to make a ruling on that aspect. Yeah, contempt bono opaj Inyoran ko ya banyor na mocho one ya reko tegara ergo sengo bekere me ostergo bek. And I remember one of the MCAs told the court ngo manyete enyomba ya na asambua asing njama ngana ya bono timbo atia senkorara, you know, and very many other stories that we listened that were very ridiculous on that day. The court ya it's okay. I will read this ruling. In the ruling delivered on that very day regarding the purging of the contempt, the court said that paragraph we set to Chomoy. At paragraph 5, the court said that it further the recommendation of this court that the contemptor should take this pardon by the court as an opportunity to seek and embrace amicable resolutions for the existing conflicts and misunderstanding among the county assembly members by virtue of their position as lawmakers in the county assembly. The contemptor should be at the forefront in advocating for obedience of court orders. Paragraph 5. In paragraph 6, the court said that I am satisfied that the contemptors have adequately purged the contempt and are deserving of the mercy of this court. This court hereby fully pardons the contemptors, but with a stern warning that the court will not hesitate to mete out severe punishment for any further disobedience of its orders. Joan, any further disobedience of any court of this court has never been to Kwaro Jabiako like another Nyamira. Igor. Our whole county assembly, being fully aware of court orders, going ahead and electing a speaker, a purported speaker, swearing him in to assume the role of the office of the speaker. That is really disheartening. And karoko unge koti yeyo nyene yani speaker assembly yeyo ne bwata ba wakili babwata kongoza ngo batabinga lichike lirega, and we should not do this. So from that day ngira na maya kanande tare 16th kare koti yaba abera I advise this county assembly members to go back and resolve amangana aba senja yobwagari. But there was another ruling. It has been misinterpreted by very many people. Karatu averity kineke number 8. Aba MCMba achite bagatabanye koti ya Nyamira tebuga tinguru chyo bategerera ekineke. So bakabeka aseke songe kentokoro kanga preliminary objection. So a koti ya gatabanga once na dealing a contempt, I will also deal with the issue of jurisdiction, which is preliminary. In its ruling, on the same day, Kerekoti ya koreko baravya, ekategerera amangana yua a jurisdiction. Many people have been arguing that the court said he have got a jurisdiction, and that is a wrong interpretation of the ruling. I have the ruling with me, and I think I will share all those rulings with you, John, so that you can also look at them and in the ruling on jurisdiction, the court ya tevetena kereki ne kerkia number 8 kiaba filed abantu bandi mbachite baga file ikina ase court employment ikorokunga employment and labor relation court ya Kisumu. Kero impeachment, an illegal impeachment area kala 24, there was another case filed impeachment in Kisumu. Emine vivere nande toka to number 8 in this court, number 11 kega filed in this very court. So we have about 4 cases on the same subject matter. So the court yagatayabanga singenje ya ikekoligero yebi tema ite position yebi na biribira ase Kisumu ebibere. It will be prudent because from the law the court employment in the jurisdiction yokotagara mangana between two parties, or you are a speaker and a county assembly. But at the same time, the High Court has the jurisdiction to hear and determine matters arising from impeachment. The court, on its wisdom, number 8 and number 11, we were consolidated, we were kwamo, Vitomungo Kisumu, which got a ruoro, asing in Jevi, Navindembire Kisumu. And I remember in court, Kunawa Wakiri speaker, we did ask the court, what is the position of the conservatory orders Chiritia issued on 8th on 11th of October 2024. Chitichiko Speaker, and the court was categorical. It has not lifted those orders. There are orders, which means it is transferring these files to Kisumu with those orders in place. Yani, ngati file ejina wachikoenda Kisumu, lakini Okero nere speaker ya Nyamira. And these very members of the county assembly were present in court when the court pronounced itself like that. Chifile ichi kama yagotomo Nyamira, yani gochia Kisumu. Only to be surprised, Igoro. In fact, we saw notices appearing on the internet that the people have been called to the county assembly for purposes of being elected as speakers. Our client, the Oromo speaker, went to the assembly, Igoro. Keraika geita, akanyora chigari chibarikere geita. Abasgari bako motebi ngatabu entiko assembly. What is that if that is not further contempt of these honorable court orders? Wantu baito montegaro tegusi ichikeria lia chiri kolenda kero muntu ande bantu mboya bare kolenga barabu maideli chiko kubwa bande. The law is here to safeguard all of us and we must interpret it the way it is. Eli nditoko nya bantu baito ndonya koira na mage ande bona ebinde imoroje biko koleka na Nyamira na ebiko gera mangana again recommend, and I will assure you that amangana Nyamira taraera it is actually starting. And you will see a lot of issues in the county assembly. I was hoping interpret orders. They could have gotten the sense of those orders by yesterday. But it's clear that they didn't. And they have treated Ekoti etabuga seriousness. And we are going to pursue that.
Now, as it stands, the voting in of the new speaker is not according to the constitution?
That is an illegal process. That is a contemptuous act to the orders Chirichia 211. It is very, very, very bad in law.
Okay, another thing daga nikumanya outside maybe asense muyebigambiro litanga ni ntwarora omo Speaker Enock Okero gagokora bunge mashinani. Is it allowed? MS Eliabwate, is it valid? Are there supposed to be 2 messes and 2 uniforms? Na pia na tebetenga oena ni resi ndai. Is it effective?
Now, thank you, John, for raising those 2 issues. Tikacha bunge mashinani. There is a Gazette Notice 14 to 29, Emo Speaker Gazette this year. And in that Gazette Notice, he had gazetted the places in which Bunge Mashinani should be done. You cannot do Bunge Mashinani Otara Gazette. So there was that Gazette Notice. The Gazette Notice he did the Bunge Mashinani, and I believe in about 2-3 areas. And the mess in Chiribe, Messi almost speaker. So there is no pointing at Messi Chiribe Nyamira. The speaker has the powers. Chogover Messi, you asago kora ekika okiai. Kero tua nyoranga evuguvugu nyinke ya veira Nyamira. The speaker then declared the county assembly Sindaya, adjourned Sindaya, which means the county assembly was adjourned for a given period of time until the speaker or the governor recalls that assembly to sitting. So that inganonye sittings chakole tugoro ejikolire maminja yelichiko. Azengenje assembly tijo. Assembly gebunire Sindaya. In fact, no watu wale kote yabanga antuta etukolire mangana yechi orders che Sindaya nyene yoka declares the election chegoro illegal and invalid, you know. Yes.
So does he still get the benefits of a speaker, or say they have denied him access to everything?
Thank you for asking that as well, John. That was in end of October, end of November. Almost speaker, they interfered with his payslip. They interfered with all his benefits as a speaker, which is one of the issues to a president court. Because no Montor in office, but you are interfering with his functions, and specifically his drawing of his salaries his salary as a speaker. Yes. They have been interfered. That one I can confirm that this clique of members and group has already interfered with his salaries.
Now, people didn't mweli mambi ya lero ndiringa how worse can it get, and the consequences maybe gocha mwananchi kawaida we county Nyamira lyote tukumanyanga maybe understand tie bibionse biko koleka neme Nyamira na gani kumanyanga ekibono nchenga kige ko affect umete kuna ile aspect ya njaga kia taragira mwane. How worse can it get and what are the consequences?
Yes, tigante venga this quagmire and the problem will affect both the assembly, both the county government na mwananchi wa Nyamira. Why? That's the assembly. The assembly itself, mwaba kola bachori uwa wigoro. Eba kola tege sonsogori, because they are sure they are not doing the right thing in law. What happens next? The sittings will not be conducted at the assembly. They will be running a parallel assembly. Speaker. And the effect is this: motions in Chirigoetiwa. The motion chitali backed up in law. Motion chitali supported by any goodwill. Because of an you guys what you're doing. The ripple effect these budgets onye budget togo etichiko konya mwananchi nsa aje teliko koraki teliko etiwa onye na machiko togo etiko rugora aliacho konya nsa ika tago etiwa, because mwananchi will be affected with the decisions that come out of the house. This house is improperly constituted and its decisions are not binding. Because ntoma edenga assembly ne wente go kora egasi ne executive wanyana ne ma assembly ne wa turmoil. In this turmoil, I don't know which speaker now will send the communication to the county government at the same time. So abana ba minto Nyamira mukwenta musabere aba MC ya mu akredechkura ba ire enjere ndonke. And you saw Ntarakora, John, let me speak about the Naibu Hogotavanga. There is a clerk who was appointed. Yuko Nyari is an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, and he has been an acting clerk. He knows properly that the selection of a clerk is a recruitment process. Were there interviews conducted? When and where? In fact, and I will tell you that Matukoma Katarikoera, that appointment will be challenged. Naando Inyorenga almost Speaker Monyene, when he was in office, Duke has been on suspension. Duke was given a show cause letter. So Naira Rakorunga Nero Vera appointed Une clerk assembly. The clerk of the assembly. No. Duke is on suspension, and if you do not have those documentations, I'll share with you the documents that sent Duke on suspension. The new clerk or acting clerk of the county assembly of Nyamira is one Silvanus Nyamora. Navoire ikopa kalero. Igave in the Nagote Equaro assembly, or those are theatrics, and they will end up in tears. Now I join you, Minister.
Wow. Yonkorwa asensemo ye county ya Nyamira yoiganiga kurukunga advocate ZELMER BONUKE tugendrete gukwanira nene muno igoro ya the court ruling yabete kunyara korwe gwarit koria Jumatatu. Lazima tware kunyara ku understand tutaranyara kogenia abageni baite mambi ya lero gocha se studio na barabo bachikunyara kuyegerera korwa asensemo ya the bigambero. Now one last question to you. There is this issue of nominated MCAs. Kwa igunga mbali go vote, the numbers are not supposed to be, they are excess. Dua nafaa kuwa 7 lakini Nyamira wako 15. What can you say about the same?
Allow me not to comment on that area because I might not be privy on numbers of population in the county.
Are they allowed to vote?
Yes, on some motions, yes, and on some motions, no.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Aso kunyara gusangana into mambia lero. It is a pleasure despite the short notice. kwaba ko kunyara gocha gusangana into bunoroche maega ya no mutebwe Christmas nkorari tole suguku na tindagurira bikoro to bya Christmas ne Christmas next week. Thank you so much. Asokunyara gusangana into this morning. John Kombukana rere tariane me studio enaringe na ZELMER. Maybe you are signing out remark.
Thank you John. Tiga ntebe na bagani die aba gusiba minto abana ba minto bons kurwase muri ase ke morninga esugo kwengia no makomoya ochiete ngoma elinde mose niwe asama ngana nyamira tikatobe nyamira yaito asama okanyasai elinda agenda bakonya agato obwasio kugo chimoto Yamono John asoko invite and I'm wishing you and all the guests you have in the studio a very good day and prosperous new 2025. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ntoche tobango chega ase studio egera tobeto kunyara gusanga ayaiga ase obwekerano. Thank you so much. Have a good day and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you too. Asante sana. Alright, mwanchomo rigereria OKC TV tigantebe nga mbiyamo naso kunyara gusangana into this beautiful morning bunoroche tuabere to kunyara gukora engambe ito no mwakili mambiya rero mwategereire enjira bere kunyara kwireneria maborio au so you know where it stands anene mono igoro ya ekine kikebwatiranetie aba bwatani au gosabara au eme account ya Nyamira just for anunda na akora roko tebanga watching live korumunyaka Eldoret asante Eriko Soro